I am out in the bush again. I've spent the last few days in Derbyshire walking. I think I've walked so many miles now. My hair looks like a Derbyshire girl's hair out in the wind and the wilds. No ghosty stuff here, as far as I know. But I thought it's a nice little spot to sit, get my breath, catch up a little bit, have a little chat, see how you're all going. Hello, Bee. Hello, Fairy in the chat. Hello. Good afternoon, it is. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my sister to get in touch with me to say that she's ready to go out. I'm going to meet her and we're going to go to Codnor Castle ruins. All right, so where I am is the Oxstones. Actually, it is just stunning, stunning scenery. Hello, Marie. Jen, hello. I haven't been on for a few days because I've been doing a lot of family stuff. I have been filming short videos. A lot of it I couldn't get reception at, so... Rosemary, hello. Or Tarnie's mum. Ben, hello. I just love sharing beautiful scenery. I have a soft spot for rocks for some reason. I've got to find strange rock formations. Dicula, hello. And what you see through here used to be my stomping ground. So this is Blackmore. Grew up as a teenager walking around. It looks like it's going to rain. It was so cold this morning that I had ice on my window. I'll put that up on Facebook, on my page at Facebook. Look at these rocks, guys. I just have a thing for rocks, sorry. Just love it. There's something magical and I'm not a rock like crystal person, but there is something very, very beautiful about rocks. So because I like rocks, you're going to get rocks. And I like scenery, so you're going to get scenery. So there you go. I'm sure there is local legends around here. There is supposed to be, there's a pub down the road called the Norfolk Arms, which again as a teenager was my local. It's where I learnt to play pool. Got quite good at pool, or 8-ball, whatever you want to call it, because I spent my late teens, early 20s in there. And then there used to be a straight road, I've got to find it, but straight road down from there down to where I used to live. And at the time I used to hang out with guys who were into Land Rovers and we used to Land Rover race down the road, which was probably illegal, guys. Nowadays you get hoons in fast cars. In our day it used to be the Land Rover racing. So who else we got? Lee, hello. What have I done? So I guess I can give you updates from the week and how it's gone. So I investigated Derby Jail, as I think I told you. What have happened at Derby Jail? I think that was quite quiet. I told you, oh no, I told the Patreons, not you lot guys. I forgot I went live to the Patreons the day after. So Derby Jail was quiet. Richard Felix was there and he is the nicest, and I mean the nicest guy you will meet. And he is absolutely fascinating with his history and his experiments he's doing. Without going into it too much, he's been experimenting with the stone tape theory, and he's been doing certain things to try and prove the stone tape theory. And he has managed to reproduce figures. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of it because that's for him to do. And he was showing me some of the photographs. I mean, as he said, it could be pareidolia, but it does... He said it does look like figures, but it could be pareidolia because he is very rational. Yeah, he left Most Haunted a long time ago. He didn't want to be in it any longer. I'm going to go and sit on these rocks here. I can't think of anything more peaceful than sitting on these rocks behind me and chatting to you guys. In fact, I'm going to climb up them. How's that? I'm going to sit on the top of it. If it's too windy, I'll get down. It's not too windy today, though, and if it pours with rain, I better get off as well. Otherwise, everybody's going to get soaked. I am going to climb up this rock. If I fall down, you'll be there for me. Whew. There we go. Whoa, my knees have just about had it. Actually, it's not too bad a climb. Turn it around. I'm surprised there isn't more people here. Oh, there is runners coming. Oh, can I jump there? Oh, I'm sure I can. Yay. There we go. Oh my goodness, how cool is this? How good. Every time I come out to places like this, I just get so uplifted. Hi, Cops and Roberts. I'm up, it's alright, I'm safe. Leave Bruce. I haven't told anybody where I am, not even my sister knows where I am at the moment, so if I fall off, I'm sure somebody will find me eventually. But it's not that high. Whoops. It's not too high. Sacred grounds, hello. So if I come around like this, Sheffield, you can just see it a little bit over there. Or part of it. Alright, so you're getting the wind sounds, pocket watch. Alright. Let me get out the wind then. There we go. Okay, safe. How about I come down here and I get out the wind. Oh my god, my knees have just, over the last few days. There we go. And I will sit in this little nook and cranny here. There we go. How's the wind on that? If it's still windy, I'll change my spot again. I'll go further down. But God, I love climbing rocks though, Digula. I know my body says that it's not doable most of the time. My brain goes, it is. And I just love pushing the boundaries. And yesterday I couldn't film because, well, I couldn't go live. But I went to a place called Ludd's Chapel or Ludd's Church. And it's like a big, like, not canyon, crevice, gorge, we'll call it a gorge. But you go down, it's steep with stones that kind of do steps. And you go down and it is hard work. And then you got to come back up again. Good morning, Ryder. How's the wind, by the way? Tell me if the wind's too bad. I can feel a bit of wind. You're 63, Jan. I know, I'm 62. And you know what? If you don't do this stuff and you don't keep fit, then I think that's when you deteriorate a lot. No wind sound? Good. It's just on my face I'm getting it then. I think the microphone's on this side, so the wind coming on the back side there. So anyway, I'll give you the news for the week. So I did, as I said, I did Derby. Absolutely brilliant talking to Richard Felix. We could have chatted. We hit it off. Well, we hit it off last year when I met him, but we hit it off again. And he has a bar there, so he poured me a couple of drinks and he had a whiskey and we were just drinking and sharing hypotheses, not theories, hypotheses, and talking about ghosts in general and our thoughts on it. And it was just so much. I didn't get a lot of investigating done. Eventually I did. CAG came on and we got to it. It was fairly quiet. I don't think we had much, but again, I say that because the little things don't stick in my head, because I'm waiting for the big things to happen. And when I don't get the big things, I go, well, that's a quiet night. And we might have had an EVP, or we might have had something interesting. Yes, BJ, I am still in Yorkshire. I'm in South Australia, South Yorkshire at the moment. I'm making the most of it, because after today, I won't be back in my homeland, my hometown that I grew up in, Derbyshire. So today I'm making the most of it. Tomorrow I'm going to do one last walk at about 5 o'clock in the morning, which is when I've been getting up. And I want to go and find Robin Hood's cave, which is on, I think it's Stanage Edge. So I'm going to do that before everybody gets up. So after Derby, I did Four Crosses. My God, that's a scary place still. When you're on your own. Probably isn't scary. I've got a lot of wind on me, so I'm going to get down a bit, in a bit of shelter. Hopefully that's a bit better. It was creepy as there's one bit I'm interested in editing and looking back on, because I was in the foyer, or the first room you come to in the hotel, and I'd set everything up because I wasn't game enough to go around the dark in the rest of the pub on my own. It's a bit different when you're on your own in the pitch black, until CAG came on. And I'd set up all the equipment there, and I thought, well, I'll do an hour here. In fact, I went live to Patreon, so I know Rosemary's on, but it was before I went live. I was sitting there doing my Facebook, seeing if CAG was awake yet, and I kid you not, it sounded like somebody got up out of the sofa or sat on the sofa. Definite sound. And the music box just would not shut up. I had the beam, it was on the arm of the sofa, and the beam of it was aimed across the sofa, and it would not shut up. Same with the EMF lantern, which was next to the sofa. Those two just would not shut up. They were just, and I thought, is it tripping? Is it just glitching? And then I heard the sofa go. And I am looking forward to having a look back on that and editing that. So after that, though, it went quiet. I think CAG and me did all the different rooms. I went back to I don't know if you saw our first episode there, where I was doing the Estes on the bed, and it started to get very dark, and I didn't actually say half the things I was hearing because it wasn't appropriate. It was getting very dark, and I thought, I cannot call this out because I would get pinged by YouTube if I did. So, but nothing. I feel like there was unfinished business in that room, but nothing, absolutely nothing this time. What else? And then it went really quiet. So they're the two investigations. Tomorrow I am meeting up with 3 spires down at the Galleries of Justice down in Nottingham. So that's tomorrow's investigation. Then I'm meeting up with my old friend Gail to do Peterborough, which I've just remembered. I should actually let her know and confirm. I've forgotten. So Peterborough Museum. Then a day off. Then actually I might be heading down south because I've got a house to look at. A house that once I nearly bought myself when I was drunk during COVID, I do believe. So I'm going to go down and have a look at that. Then Thursday I will be at Ashwell Prison investigating. Then I'm going to have a few days off. And next week, 3 investigations in Jedburgh to do. So pretty busy, but I'll come on a couple of times and give you updates on what I've had happen. What have I done? I've done little videos. I don't know if you lot would be interested though. In all honesty, I don't know if you lot would be interested in it all. It's curious places. I know this is more the ghost stuff on here, so whether I put it on Cag and Alley page, on the Crazy Ants, I'm not sure yet. So, but there you go. Thought we'd give you an update. I'm still alive. I haven't been on for a few days. I'm going to give you a last look at the scenery. going south. Yeah, any new viewers here, welcome. Sorry, I can't, I only see 2 comments at a time. And if I'm talking, I miss a whole load. So if you've asked me anything, if you said anything, I do apologise that I didn't see it. It's because I'm too busy looking at the scenery. We got people coming as well to ruin it. Always people have to ruin it. Lee, I am on Blackmore, Derbyshire, South Yorkshire, Derbyshire Dales, where I grew up, the wilds of the fells. And I'm trying to do strenuous walking every day to get fit. So it is so peaceful. I could sit here. It is cold. It is 7 degrees, guys, at the moment. And it has been raining. This morning I got in the car and it was ice. I had to thaw my car out because there was thick ice on the windscreen. Because I've been getting up about 5 o'clock in the morning and getting going. I did some car boot sales this morning. Blackmore, yeah, Blackmore is where it's not far from the school I used to go to. So this is actually my teenage stomping grounds up here. This is why I could sit here forever. Just listening to the silence until the people come past, and then it's not so silent. So, but let me I've got to keep showing you rocks. Rocks are very interesting. But there you go. So I am off now, going back to the car. You can come with me if you like. I'm going back to the car and I'm going to see if my sister has finally messaged me, because we're off to Codnor Castle ruins to see what's going on there. It is gorgeous, Cree. I could sit here all day. I just love it so much. It's but it is my last day here, so after that I'm out of here. Down south where there isn't any Derbyshire moors. So, but I'm going to start walking back. Oh, there we go. Peaceful as it was. I'll do one last walk tomorrow morning. As I said, I'll get up early. Robin Hood's cave, where Robin Hood and his merry men are said to have hidden out. In fact, Little John's grave is very close to here in Hathersage, and there is a skeleton in it that's about knocking on 7 foot, going by the thigh bone. So he was said to be Little John from Robin Hood's thing. Kagami have done a little episode on that, but again, we haven't had time. I've been so busy editing the ghost stuff with you guys. The crazy ants from Oz have been kind of getting a bit of a backseat. But there you go. All right, guys. And then if you stand here, you can see in the distance.
Do you know where Leon lives? In Manchester, where his mum's from.
There. So, Robin Hood. I don't know if Robin Hood was real. I think every culture has a Robin Hood, doesn't it? So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to clock off just in case my sister has messaged. I've got to message her back and I can't while I'm doing this. So, have a great day. I don't even know what time it is everywhere. I know it's late in Australia. And I will be back on as soon as I've got something interesting to show you, or I'm just going to kick back and give you an update. I'll say hi to my sister. Yes, I will do. And I'll catch you later. Okay. Bye.